Monday, November 7th. Today begins like any other day at NC Soft. Workers are at home, showering, preparing for the day ahead. And for one man, this day has long since begun.
I start my day early. I get in at 5:30 every day. No sick days, no vacations every day, like clockwork. Dedication is its own reward, you know. This is where all the magic happens.
This is Nelson Snook, QA tester. His is a story of unwavering dedication in a modern world. And yet, it is also a searing indictment of the system, for this man has fallen between the cracks of bureaucracy, has literally dropped off the map of the business world.
And so another day of testing begins. Oh, that's a good one.
How many times have you had this particular bug?
4,748, not including this one.
What is the name of this game?
This is the sequel to the greatest game that Richard Garriott ever made.
Ultima?
I've never heard of that one. No, this is a Calibeth 2.
And you've been working on this game for 25 years.
Well, we don't like to release games until they're bug-free, you know. And as you can see, there are quite a few of them.
How long has it been since you've had your last build?
Let's see, February 22nd, 1980.
How many other people are working on this project with you?
Well, there's Dobsy, Keith, Michael.
And how long has it been since you've seen them?
Oh, I come in early and I leave late, and I like to have lunch myself. So it's been a while.
And who is your supervisor?
Gordon McKenzie.
We talked to Wendy Jones in the Human Resources Department. How long has Nelson Snook been employed here?
Who?
Nelson Snook. S-N-O-O-K.
I don't, let me see. Oh, wow, I thought I knew everybody. He's been working here since 1980. And wow, if he's been here that long, he hasn't gotten a raise. And can you hang on a sec? I need to make a call. Hey, it's Wendy. Hey, no, look, I have a camera crew here. Do you know a guy named Nelson Snook? Snook, S-N-O-O-K? Well, apparently he's been working here since, well, the Carter administration. He's been here forever. Well, you're the only other one who do you think they should talk to? Okay, I'll tell him. All right, bye. They think you should talk to Richard.
How could it be that this man, this single solitary man, could have gone unnoticed for so long? Working in the same office and yet completely unnoticed by his fellow worker. We finally spoke to Robert Garriott. Richard Garriott.
So, Tabula Rasa is a massively multiplayer...
I'm sorry to interrupt you, but we're not here to talk about Tabula Rasa.
Okay, then, what other NCSoft title can I tell you about?
We're here to talk about a Calibeth 2.
A Calibeth 2 was a product we never launched back in the old Origin days. We actually sent the version off to QA, as I remember, and never heard back. And so therefore, the rest of us all went on and made the Ultima series.
Well, there just happens to be a tester, one man, who has been working on a Calibeth 2 all these years.
Come on, you're pulling my leg. That's ridiculous.
I assure you, we're completely serious. His name is Nelson Snook.
Oh, Nelson's... I remember Nelson Snook. Wait a minute, but Nelson, that was back, at Origin across the way.
Apparently, he was working in the old Origin building all alone, all those years, and then one day saw an old co-worker come to this office. He figured he just didn't get the memo and picked up and came over.
Oh, come on. This is a joke, isn't it? I mean, I haven't forgotten, the Great Wall of China shtick last year.
I assure you, we're completely serious.
Well, then, take me to this guy. This is how, I'll believe it when I see it. So let's check him out. Now this I gotta see. Cannot imagine. Really can't figure out how anybody could go missing for so long. Oh my. Hey, Nelson?
Richard?
Yeah, Nelson, I hear you've been working on the Acalibeth.
So old.
Well, Nelson, it's been 25 years since you started working on
And
this.
what's with the hair?
Nelson, look, 25 years ago you started working on Acalibeth 2 debugging, but we hadn't seen any of the reports in 25 years.
Oh. If you take care of these, it should be shippable.
But Nelson, I'm afraid there's really just been a horrible misunderstanding. I mean, you understand, we went on to the Ultima series, and that's gone on, and after that, that's run its course, and we've even moved on since then, but Acalibeth, man, I actually remember some of this stuff. That was kind of clever. And I gotta say, your documentation here is fantastic. And wow, I remember that. This was actually going to be a really fun game. You know what? I think I can still fix this right up. I'll have your new build tomorrow.
Thank you.
You're welcome. This will be great. That'll be fun.
How do you feel now that your work is finally done after all these years?
Well, I'll just go on to the next game. That's the QA tester's way. I just wish it hadn't taken so long to get this one done. I really think Richard's got a bright future ahead of himself as a designer. If only he could ship his games on time,